I actually had no intention of filming a video during this session, but right here, in this moment, when I adjusted my foot, I had an idea. I was wondering if I could go from a nollie shove it right into a frontside shove it without any extra setup time. And then I wondered how fast I could do this, which led to a very impromptu challenge. And I wondered what tricks I could do one after another without setting up again in between them. And this is something I do all the time with my freestyle tricks, but this was a particularly fun session, which is why I wanted to share it. I know I often think of progress in terms of learning a new trick, but I also consider this progress. Learning how to land more intentionally, learning how to link my tricks together, and even learning how to smooth out the transitions between my tricks. I didn't get a perfect rotation on these frontside shove-its, but I was happy to get quite a few catches off the nollie shove-it where my foot was right in the perfect place to jump right into that frontside shove-it. Which is why I moved on very quickly and spent most of this session working on a nollie shove-it to heel flip. Sweaty.
Yeah.
So I was mostly practicing trying to catch the shove-it with my front toes just a little off the board. As for many of these tries, I was getting enough friction to pull the board up into the air, but not enough flip off the heel side edge. I think this was in part because the outside edge of my foot was really sliding down the center of the board instead of flicking off the edge, but I was still stoked to get this atrocious landing. It was the first heel flip that I've gotten both my feet on rolling this fast, and I think it's the second one I've ever done rolling at all. So I'm really stoked, and I'll definitely be taking that heel flip for today. Of course, this concept works great for freestyle. I love setting up my lines, thinking about where my current trick ends and where the next trick begins. And after this, I went for back-to-back nollie shove-its, really trying to land with my front foot on the nose again, which was a lot of fun. And then I ended my session with this. Trying to smooth out the transition between walk the dogs and tiny spacewalks, which is a great exercise for, you guessed it, both walk the dogs and spacewalks. But even though this footage wasn't great, I didn't really frame it up, I didn't have a mic to talk to the camera, I did try to say a few things, but the bugs were just so loud that I couldn't really save that audio. It wasn't really audible. Even still, I did want to share this concept in general because I do think it's one of those great in-between steps that skaters can take to continue progressing with their current set of tricks. Progress that can be made without learning a new trick. Regardless, I hope you're having a great day.